Ladies and gentlemen, today's a special day for this G.I. Joe review right here because today is my birthday. I know some of you guys are going to say, we don't care about your birthday, just please leave YouTube and just end it all. What do you think I'm trying to do? Anyways, back to the insanity right here. Today we're going to take a look over another G.I. Joe Classified Series for you guys, and this time we're going to look over one of the figures that I've been actually wanting to get it for weeks, but I was saving that for something else. But a good friend of mine, art teacher for life, actually got it for me as a birthday birthday present. Sorry, and the one I'm going to take a look over is this right here. So I have here is the G.I. Joe Classified Series number 154 Blowtorch. Now, before we continue on, you guys do me a little bit of a quick favor, so I'll be right back. So, hey you, stop what you're doing. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and enjoy your day. Blowtorch was released alongside with the other two figures, if I can recall. I think one of them was Footloose, and the other one, I think Ripcord. I have to check the history wave, but yeah. He is one of the new figures from 2025, and I'm actually pretty excited to have this in my collection because I actually love Blowtorch. He is actually one of my favorite characters from the G.I. Joe line. Alongside with Barbecue, the character, have you guys seen some of the comments on my toy hunt, my friend Jesus saying, you're thinking about food? That part, yes, but also thinking about the food, not the food, the character from G.I. Joe, which I don't have him yet, so yeah. So here's what the new packaging style is going to look like. I'm actually going to do a YouTube short video of the comparison up between each and every single packaging style that has been released. But anyways, back to this. Here's what the new packaging style is going to look like right here. You can see the window right here with the plastic tray. We finally have that back. One side of the packaging right here, you can see the artwork of Blowtorch right here. Pretty fantastic, number 154. On the other side, I have the QR code showing off the symbol of everything you guys can see. If you want to scan the QR code, go right ahead and do it. Nothing on the top, minus a number, nothing on the bottom. But here's the back of the packaging showing off everything right here. And look at this, the bridge layer. Now the question is this: are we actually going to have a Classified Series for that vehicle, or we're probably gonna get it for a Haslab one? So yeah. So you can see the back right here showing off everything, and of course the symbols down here. So yeah, so let's take a look at the accessory that he comes with, and let's take a look over the figure. Alright, so focus on this damn camera. So here's the accessory that it comes with. Be advised that this small piece right here is in this right here, so it is removable. So yeah, so he comes with a pistol right there, cast in this military green right there. You got a rubber hose right there that connected to the propane tank back here and the flamethrower, so that's actually pretty cool. And of course the main flamethrower, Blowtorch signature weapon right here. Unfortunately, it's not even fully painted, so I am going to custom paint to give more of his color scheme for the weapon, and I am going to keep the rest of it, the military green, but the rest of it had to be more realistic, like the tanks, this part right here. I'll think of something, but yeah, it does look pretty cool. And be advised of the kicks on this part right here. His helmet piece right here has two flashlights right there. Well, of course, torches right there. You can see the nice, great mechanical detailing right there on the both sides of the helmet. If the camera can't even focus, great mechanical detailing what Hasbro did. Great work on it. And you do have a little bit of a quality control issue right there, but yeah, you have the gas mask right there with this part right here. It's rubber and it is removable, but do not lose this. This is very important. This piece right here is cast in this translucent rubber piece right here, and it's painted in. You guys can see in the back. Pretty cool. The propane tanks right here, which is the backpack, but I wish to add some more colors, like the valve need to be red, and other stuff I'm not sure, but by the look of this, it looked like it has some weapon storage. So if I can probably no weapon storage back here, I guess, or maybe right Oh. Well, I guess somewhat of a weapon storage. I gotta check YouTube very quick. Hold on a minute. Alright, I went to check on YouTube. So, I've seen some reviewers, G.I. Joe YouTubers, did a video on this. I think by the look of it, he looked like he has some weapon storage on this right here, but maybe it's in this part. Like, I don't want to risk in breaking this. It's actually a gift. So, I guess the only way to store the flamethrower is like this, I guess? And nobody's even noticed. It won't come out easily. Like, if I shake it hard, it won't come out easily. But, I'm not sure. So, I guess I found a way of weapon storage for this right here, I guess. So, yeah. And the 3 effect piece for the flames. This will come out. This will be in the package connected to the flamethrower, if you guys will notice. You can see right there. It does look pretty cool. But I wish it has a little bit more paint to it. You can see one part with this on, with the translucent yellow painted in right here with the reddish orange right there. Hasbro did a great job, and you got this piece right here, pretty nice, and I'm proud of it. Now we have that out of the way. Here we have the figure and the carrot and the boy himself, Blowtorch, which I actually don't know his actual name, which kind of sucks. Every G.I. Joe member have their own personal names on it. Let me try to like fix the tripod legs for that. Yeah, I did a video on that, and if you guys want to check it out if you want, but yeah. Fuck, come on. Send them straight. Crap shack. There we go. So here it is, Blowtorch. And by the way, this figure is actually fantastic. The paint, the sculpt, the detailing looks good. His classic color scheme, the yellow with the crimson red and black, just like the original 80 toys that everyone remember owning this figure. I want to get that figure so I could do a review on this. So yeah. So one of the issue with Blowtorch is this piece right here, which is shoulder pad. I understand that is made of rubber material, but it needs to be more rubberized for the shoulder, so you can have like a full range of 360 in the arms. Because like this, you can barely do. You can tell like you have someone like that, but this kind of my nitpick, to be honest with you. This piece right here, I'm worried about if some people might have like quality issues of their copy, probably rip off or something. I don't think I ever heard of reports on it right there, but yeah, he is a little bit chunky because mostly he's of his armor, of his suit right there. But damn, this is actually a pretty good looking suit that Hasbro did, and they did a pretty good job on it right there. I wish they could add some little bit more paint to it, to be honest with you. Just my opinion, but you know I am gonna custom paint this figure. And the head sculpt though, the head sculpt of Blowtorch looks so fantastic. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any like doesn't have much for the range or head articulation. I'll show it off later. You do have a peg hole right here, so you can plug in the pack right there, and that's it for the looks of it. So articulation wise, head is on a ball joint, so it does go full 360 right here, 360 degrees. The collar piece right here, some of a rubber material, but I feel like there's like a little bit of hard on it right there. So the head probably can go like that. Head can go up that far, down that far. You do have a neck articulation full around. Also, the head can go around like that. Arms does go full 360 right there. Arms can go up and down like that. You do have some butterfly joints right there. Swivel up the bicep right there. Bend at the knee, elbow right there, which is perfectly. But the other one right here is so stiff. I have no clue why. But yeah, double bend in the elbow. On the left side of the wrist, the arms can go side to side like that. Does go full 360 right here in the wrist. And the other wrist right here on the right, then can go up and down like that. So yeah, you do have somewhat of an ab crunch. Arcing back right here. The body can move side to side, of course, 360. Legs can move forward that far because of this piece right here. Not that much back. No shiftness on the legs right here, so that's kind of bullshit. Thigh swivel was kind of limited right here because of this piece right here, so of course, more bullshit, but I understand that why. A double bend of the elbow right there. You don't have any calf swivel right here, and this part right here to the ankles, you don't have any, like, movement like 360 right here, but the feet, you can pivot the feet side to side, and the feet can go up and down. So articulation for this figure is good, but I guess somewhat limited. I mean, not sure. You do have a pistol holder right there for his pistol, which I'll show you guys what he actually looked like with his weapon on. So here we have his pistol right here. Pretty cool. Not much of it here. Minus it doesn't have the little peg hole, so you can plug in any effects piece right here, but Blowtorch rarely use his secondary weapon. Mostly he is the expert of fire. So yeah. So you can store his pistol right there. So that's actually pretty nice. Now, I have to let you guys know about this. If you put it on the gas mask, which is this right here, his articulation will be limited. Also, there's a little bit of paint scrape right here. Pretty disappointing, to be honest with you, so yeah. And the mask, by the way, it looks pretty cool. I'm glad they added in the yellow right there, because you remember the original toy back during the 80s, the whole mask is just casted yellow. Like, I'm happy to add a black on it right there and just add a yellow on it. And that's actually pretty cool. Anyways, back to the main issue. If you put it in, well, before I put the mask on, let me show you what he looks like without his gas mask and with the helmet on. You can see right there. It looks pretty cool with this. But removing that for now. Putting on this right here. Easier said than done. Gotta make sure his head, the mask will go in the head so the eyes can see through to the goggles right there. And this right here will connect into that here. Now the only problem you will have is just the limited head articulation, so you only can go left and right. Mostly because of the colors in the way. And yeah, you could probably move the head back that far, but because of the tube right there, you could barely do anything. And plus, this piece also moves at the same time, but also, this will pop off pretty easily, so be wary of that for you guys. So be careful what you pose. So yeah. Trying to make sure I have it connected in perfectly. I think I got it right. Now, plug it in with the helmet right here. Just gonna make sure if I wish this part flaps, these side flaps right there, are more rubbery than this back right here, because you could barely, put the helmet in. But there's a way to do it. It's just by having it in this angle. Then you just fiddle around because you want to have cover up the come on, you piece of shit. And more of the quality issue right here on my copy. Look at this. It's more paint scrape. Oh shit, I think I accidentally scraped it on my scrape by accident. Yeah, that's not a quality issue. That's actually kind of my, oh, for fuck's sakes. Yep, I kind of screwed the pooch on that. Yep, I accidentally scraped it by accident, so be very careful what you're doing, or this shit's gonna happen. But not to worry, I can fix it with some matte finish paint, matte black. If I can remember where I left it to, be honest with you, so I can fix that. The color of this yellow, though, I'm not sure if I actually do have that color, so I gotta check around, or I'm probably have to go to Walmart to get that color and paint it. We'll fix the issue and custom paint this one. So yeah, but you can see what he actually looked like with his whole mask. And I actually want to buy a second copy of this figure right there. It's just for my project that I'm actually working on, which I haven't continued that project for years because depression, laziness, trying to save up something when I need, but mostly shit is not going well. So I want to buy a second copy of Blowtorch and custom paint this one for the Rainbow Six Extraction color scheme, because I still want to play that game, because I haven't played that game yet, and I know some of you guys in the comment section will say, oh, that game is dead. Screw you, I don't like Rainbow Six Siege X. It's too complicated, it's too hard, I'd rather play Extraction. Besides, you can't trust people with fucking friendly fire on. So anyways, back to the topic. This actually looks pretty cool, but the articulation for the head is kind of very limited, so yeah. So anyways, back to it right here. Connect the propane tank right there to the back. If I can try, there we go. And this shit happens again. There we go. Now, connect the tube, which is this right here. The hose. The hoe. Yeah, the hoe. Anyways, connect that in here. Fuck's sakes. For fuck's sakes! I think I got it right. Hold on. Let me just send the other way around. There we go. I think I got it right. And you want to connect the pack in. If your copy feel like it won't connect it to the pack, like it's just plop out, put a little bit of super glue on it around it right here, and just leave it to dry off. Just leave it for like for tonight, and after it's done, you just plug it back in, and there you go. It won't come out. In case your copy have an issue of that, I'll do a YouTube short on it, so you can see if you guys are owning new G.I. Joe figures, if you have some problem with your copy, to help out some people. So yeah. Now, you got that done, because now you want to connect. You want to grab the flamethrower, and be wary about this piece right here, because when I plug it in, it was bending a little bit, and I got worried. So yeah. So you want to slide this in, and you want to make sure the index finger going to the pointing finger, of course, the trigger finger, pointing to the trigger right here for the flamethrower. Easier said than done, because it's actually fucking pain in the ass to deal with it. Get in, you motherfucker. I wish like the tube actually rubberized, and like this part like hard plastic, because I feel like I'm like bending the plastic right here for this. The rubber piece right here, the rubber peg on this right here. And there you have Blowtorch, all weaponized, ready to go. And see what I mean? See what I mean with this piece? This piece right here, it bends. It bends. But anyways, so if you have like a base stand, you could do a lot of posability of it right here. Of course, you got two pickles right down here. You could do a lot of posability with this right here. And of course, when I'm gonna bring the arms up like that, also this part will probably gonna happen a lot of time. The weapons will probably come out of the hands. It is annoying. It is dumb. But yeah. Now bring it back. Like so. I mean, literally bring it back, because it's being a pain in the ass. And now I have to disconnect this fucking part. I've been doing YouTube for 11 miserable years, and why I haven't shut it down, because people ain't gonna review it, so I had no choice to review it myself. Thanos will say this, fine, I'll do it myself, because I'm the only one I had to do it myself. Even though there's a lot of people do videos on it, I had to be serious about it. And there you go. So I am gonna plug in one of the effect piece first, which is the small one. You can see what it looks like. There you go. Then you got this right here. Pretty cool. And lastly but not least, my favorite, this right here. You know, for a figure that is good with dealing with flames, this is actually one of my favorite characters. And I actually love this a lot. Now, if you put it next to with Barbecue, the character, and I guess Torch, the Dreadnought Torch. I guess you got like a team right there, even though Torch, the Dreadnought, is a villain, but yeah. I'm gonna give him the final pose to give you guys my final results, so I'll be right back. This is the final pose I can give to Blowtorch, because posing with this figure with this on is harder than it look, and plus the tubing of the mask, plus with this piece right here, just keep disconnecting, so yeah. I recommend to have this figure if you guys want this in your collection, so I will say buy it now. So anyways, have fun, stay safe, and always, I'm out.